one we call the shack, and that's where I batch. It's a 2-room place. It's still there.
Is that still the place you own?
Oh yeah, we own that, but we own a 5-room house that's just on this same property. 5-room house, all 5-room, completely furnished. This one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a picture taken from, there's a pile of rocks there. It's a natural formation, and we get up on top of them rocks and you can take pictures. This was where the mine was over here.
Was that the Drummlummon?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a picture of the smelter or the mill there that you worked in?
No, not here, but I've got a good one in there.
Okay.
And that's the house I was born in.
Okay.
Still there. Guy's still living there.
Okay. You have good memories of Marysville?
Oh, hell yes.
What's right below it?
Huh?
What's the picture below it there? What's that picture?
There's a general picture of the town down below.
What are some of those structures, do you remember?
Yeah, this was a school. We tore it down and just kept the lower part and made it into what we call the kind of a social, we have an organization there called the Marysville Pioneers, and that's where we meet.
That big long building was
That's
a school?
the lawn building.
What was that called?
It was the school.
No name, no, huh? Okay.
And this is where the railroad came in, right here.
Uh-huh.
And these were warehouses.
Oh, I see.
And this is the Catholic Church right there.
Okay. What's in the middle with the timbers or whatever is behind it?
I don't know what you mean, John.
The building right in the middle in the open spot there?
Right here?
Yeah, what's that?
It was an old ice house, but it's long gone now.
Okay. And what's in the lower right-hand corner there?
That's the school after they tore the top 2 stories off of it. And they saved the lower part. That's the
So the community hall?
community hall.
Did you help do that?
Yes. And here's the church, the Catholic Church right here, across the street.
When did they make that into a hall? What year? Can't remember, huh?
Maybe 1950, along in there.
Okay. What's this next one here?
This one,
Yeah.
that was the mill. That was the Drummlummon mill.
You worked there for a while when you...
Oh, I worked a week.
A week there. What did you do in that mill?
Cleaning up around the stamps, general,
And what else?
just general work, whatever they.
Well, what, if a person was inside that mill, what would you be seeing? How did those things work on the hillside like that? Where did the ore come from?
The ore came from the mine right out here,
Okay.
and it was dumped here, and then everything flowed by gravity. Everything went down by gravity. And then right in here is where the stamps were. And this was a 60 stamp mill. That's a big mill, 60. Stamps, I think, were in batteries of 5. And they're thumping up and down, they're crushing the ore, crushing. Now a lot of water. And then below here, then there were some kind of vanners, they called them. I don't know what the hell they did.
Point those out again, Clint. Where were those?
Down here, the vanners, they call them.
Okay.
But I don't know what their purpose was, but they were part of the
And so what was the product?
gold.
Was there a lot of it?
Yes,
Did you see it?
sure. But some young fellows came up from Helena, real comedians, real funny. Got in here, you walk across here. And poured gasoline stuff down on the, set it on fire. Burnt the goddamn thing down.
Unbelievable. What's the picture in the middle there on the side?
This,
The one in the middle?
here,
Yeah.
well, that's more a general picture of the community and what there's left of it.
What'd they do for law enforcement in that town of
What they
Marysville?
do for what?
Law enforcement. Is there any police?
Well, they had a constable up there, and he was killed, he was shot.
He was shot there in Marysville?
That's another story.
What happened there?
Well, you can't see it now because pictures don't show it, but what we call downtown down here, there was a bar in the corner here, and a bar across the street. And my father was working over at the Drummlummon, and he come off shift about 2 o'clock in the morning, and he went in this joint. I suppose he get about a beer or something. There was an explosion. They said, "Geez, what's that?" So Val DeRosie was there. He was the constable. And he said, "I better go and see what that is." My father said, "I'll go with you." So they went together, and they went to walk across the street. No picture to show it. They went to walk across the street, and goddamn, these guys were in that saloon that was, was closed up. Was in there, and they had blasted the safe. That's what the big explosion was. And they start shooting. So Val ran up the street. My father ran down the street. And they found Val in the middle of the street up there, about a block above him.
Shot him.
Well, he was shot here. He was holding the flashlight like that. He hit the flashlight. And my father didn't get shot, but he sure got scared. Now, if you...
What's this house right in the bottom corner before we do the pictures?
This one?
Yeah.
That's a house that we took over from the Marysville pioneers took it over and fixed it all up. There was a fellow named Schaefer used to have a store up there. And it was a nice house in its day. And some of the people that were interested went over and they repapered it and cleaned it all up and put in some good old-time furniture and stuff. And we use it. It's just kind of like a show house to show people what...
So you've been involved in history quite a bit yourself.
Quite a bit. I got mixed up in a lot of different things.
Okay.
And burned that down. That was criminal.
Yeah, it was. What was it working when they burned it
Oh,
down?
no.
But it was pretty historic.
No. Had all that machinery was in there.
Yeah.
I ran with my grandmother's dress on, and my grandmother was small, and my wife was small, and that fitted her perfectly.
So your grandmother Lewin's dress?
Yeah.
What a great dress. And then who's this good-looking debonair guy in the back here?
Oh, that's himself.
When was that taken?
I had that taken in Paris.
In Paris?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now, were you married yet?
No.
This
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, I was married.
Oh, okay.
Sure, I was married. What am I thinking about?
Okay. And then, right here. Is that your wife?
Yeah,
Now, what was her name?
Miriam.
Marion.
Hey, that makes a good picture, John.
Yeah.
My son,
Now, what's his name?
named Brian,
Okay.
and lives in Utah.
And what's his wife's name?
Gloria.
Okay. Is she from Butte?
No, she's from Helena.
Well, you got quite a Helena connection.
Yeah.
Looks here. This picture right in front.
Tracy and me and my wife.
Now, your wife's name is Miriam?
Yeah.
Okay.
The picture that's
Now, what is that?
the Catholic Church.
Did it have a name?
Sure. Our Lady of Lourdes.
In Marysville?
Yes.
And now, how is that important to you?
It's important because I'm one of the guys that kept it from falling down.
And what else? What else?
Well, I was baptized and married in it.
Okay.
We had to raise money, to put a new roof on it, for one thing. A lot of other things. Then we had a centennial party up there.
What year would that have been?
86.
Since 1886.
We had a big crowd. There must have been 400 people up there.
All with Marysville connections, huh?
Yeah, we had an outdoor mass right here on the side. And the bishop from Helena said mass.
That's nice. Anybody?
Somebody. I don't know who. Keep your eye on the influence.
So what happened with this Our Lady of the Lourdes Centennial? So this little book that you wrote, or you put together, did you do this all by yourself?
Yes.
Did you have anybody helping you in a group, or you just took it on as a project?
I did it here in Butte. I didn't do it in Marysville.
Then you took it up for the celebration? And
Yeah.
Well, where did you get your interest in history?
I'll be damned if I know.